You're now listening to From the Jump.
Welcome from The Jump, your source for all things hip-hop. I'm Syllable. This is my co-host,
Mr. White.
Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment below saying, I subscribed, and we'll try our best to reply to your comment. And we're here to discuss our final reaction to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and we're going to explain to you why Kendrick Lamar is trash. Now, just kidding. We like Kendrick. However, we feel like he could have probably done a little better. Purple Hearts, I was especially anticipating and excited, because I have not heard Ghostface Killah come out with some shit in a long-ass time.
Yeah, he's been being pretty quiet.
And then Kendrick fucked it up. Kendrick put Ghostface Killah. He has the best verse on the track. Whole shit sounds like an R&B ad-lib outtake. Something that was a draft in the studio that they put. Yeah, it's produced well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, format-wise, man, when is he going to rap? If you're going to put some rapper on a boom bap beat, it's gonna be Ghostface Killah.
Yeah.
He's at an instrumental outro kind of feel. What the fuck, Kendrick? Seriously, what the fuck? How you gonna diss Ghostface Killah like that?
I mean, I'm not such a harsh critic of the song, especially after it follows the We Cry Together track, which was a very hard listen. I was like, at least Kendrick isn't completely insane, and he kind of came back to earth a little bit. But I feel like maybe he was still recovering from that argument.
Yes. We ain't gonna. You want to ride to work? Fuck your job. You walking today.
But yeah, Purple Hearts was definitely kind of a Passover track. I mean, you got the heat. You got Summer Walker and Ghostface. I was expecting more. That's it. And then we just didn't get that there.
No, it didn't. I'm not in the music business. I've been in the human business. Mm-hmm. Okay, you got a couplet. Let's see more than a couplet, because that was all Kendrick got in that song. Other than that, I was like, I don't remember it. It's not memorable. It's very Passover. We got Count Me Out. Now I love the intro singing, Count Me Out. He's actually rapping in this song. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a better song. What'd you think?
I like it. It just didn't really move me. I mean, it definitely was refreshing after hearing Purple Hearts, because it's like, all right, Kendrick's gonna. This is the second half of the project now, so it's like Kendrick's gonna come with a slightly different flavor. But to be honest, as much as it seemed like he was trying to change his tone, he really didn't. Like, you could say that this is a double album that had two vibes, but not really. No, this vibe was still there. It's like, who's really counting Kendrick out? Like, really is more of an anticipation than counting him out. Yeah. Like, I mean, I feel like he's kind of, this self-pity thing is not working for me.
No. Well, I like the switches between Kendrick and the singing. I thought that could have been done
It's a good track.
Yeah, but it just wasn't good enough. It wasn't iconic, right? No. I like the ad-libs when he was going, woo, wow, woo. I like that. Like, I feel like he's got pieces of an iconic album in here, but not put together. Yeah. It just doesn't seem well enough. But he ends the song, and it sounds like he's just doing his morning affirmations to try to convince himself shit's going to be all right. It's like, bruh, come on. I know your balls have dropped by now. We don't want to hear that pussy ass rapping. Get your chin up. Rap about some shit that
buck up, bucko.
Buck up, motherfucker. Like, come on, Kendrick. And then Crown. That's not worth the title. He shouldn't have titled it Crown. He should have titled it Another Airy Ad-Lib Track.
And it's back on this remorseful side where he's talking about, I like the concept of not being able to please everybody, but that's like when somebody states something that's obvious
over and over,
it doesn't really hit anymore, because we all should know as mature beings that you can't make everybody happy, and you shouldn't be trying. No. And it's like the fact that Kendrick, that's what he's been doing, it kind of makes me feel like, yo, Kendrick, just
realized this?
Why were you even doing that in the first place? Like, you should be doing this for yourself and for your fan base. But no, there's going to be plenty of people who don't agree with your takes.
Why did you just realize this right now? Where have you been?
Silent Hill with Kodak Black. Probably one of the most redeeming tracks on this second half. Yeah. And it's not that Kendrick did anything, but I like the chorus. I like the concept. This was actually refreshing. Okay. It felt more like a song where he was overcoming something, because he's like, push these niggas off me like, huh. And you know what I'm saying? I like rats, the snakes, the fakes, push me like, huh. You know what I'm saying?
I like the hook.
Yeah.
But I would never have thought 5 years ago there'd be a day coming when I would look at a track and be like, oh, Kodak Black carried Kendrick on this track. And that's fucked up. Kendrick, come on. You can do better.
And then he goes into the Savior interlude with Baby Keem. Then he goes into Savior.
Yeah.
Are you happy for me? Are you happy
it's
for
annoying
me?
as fuck. I'm just it annoyed me. I don't even whatever.
Are you not happy for him anymore?
No.
Whatever. You're like
use your millions to understand how to get out of your head and fucking rap. Then he's got his auntie track. Okay, I'm glad you're using rap as a way to be therapeutic.
Yeah, I mean, the track was heartfelt, and I'm not gonna knock him for trying, but it didn't hit with me. It didn't hit with me. I'm sorry.
Then we got Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale featuring Tana Leon. That had that nice Stranger Things.
It was very industrial. It gave me a Yeezus, Kanye type of vibe. You know, it had a very like Marilyn Manson type of energy to it. You know, you don't have a lot of industrial rap out there. I'm pretty sure that Kanye is the only one that attempted that. So for Kendrick took some risk with that track, and it was okay.
So we have Mother with Beth Gibbons from Portishead, and I love Portishead. It's great. Going in there talking about some real issues. That was the spoken word track, and then we end it with Mirror. And so, look, this is what I'm going to say. And Kendrick fans can hate me for this. I am a Kendrick fan, right? He's coming to Austin, Texas. Unfortunately, he's going to a venue called, I think it's called the Moody Theater. And the seating for that has the armrests, way down at the bottom of your legs. Like, it's made for children, and it's so cramped together. I don't know if I'll go see Kendrick there because of the venue alone. And plus, it'd be like, Kendrick, are you really going to perform the songs I don't like? 'Cause why would I go see that? I don't know. If he's doing some classics from Good Kid, Mad City,
he might throw some classics in on there, but I feel like I want to wait till his next album to go to a show because I don't want the majority of the show to be tracks from this album. These tracks aren't really listenable to me for the most part.
Here's what I feel about this album. This is some coffee shop, open mic, poetry bullshit. This ain't Kendrick actually delivering his iconic sounds that we know he's capable of. A. B. I know why Kendrick waited so long. See, so he had writer's block, and so I feel like he exhausted his talent in the first half of this album, right? After Rich Spirit, not really much going on. Not really. He's done. He's like, I gotta fill up this album with tracks. Should have been an EP, not an LP. He got COVID. He's been depressed. He's an existential crisis about being rich, about the world, the politics, COVID, everything. He's dealing with that, but on top of that, Kendrick Lamar had a bad breakup, and it fucked him up. And because of that, he was so emotionally invested in this woman, as we see from these tracks, that it fucked up his whole game. That's what it was. He got too invested, fucked him up. That's why he's been AWOL. That's why this album is not really great. So
to basically put this in perspective, I look at one of my favorite songs by The Temptations, Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Mm-hmm. That's one of the deepest, most introspective songs I've ever heard in my life. But it bumps in a club. You can listen to that song in a setting. The musicality of it is so amazing that it doesn't matter that it's talking about a bad parent and parental relationship issue. And I feel like that's what Kendrick was trying to capture. But he lost a lot of his musicality in trying to bring in this very deep stuff. These are thought pieces. This isn't really music to me anymore.
No.
You got beats behind it, but you weren't.
You got production by Pharrell Williams.
You weren't focused on delivering music. You were focused on trying to get your point across. And I think that's where you got lost. And it's like, I'm not saying I hate this stuff. It's very artistic, but it's like,
look.
It is what it is.
I was listening to Nas this morning before I turned on Kendrick for this last part of the album, and I'm just like, Kendrick, what the fuck is this? I couldn't get with it. Nas has got that iconic classic sound. Nas is always going to be top for me over Kendrick, though I love Kendrick, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, Nas reminded me of what Kendrick is missing, right? Kendrick is half of it, not the full story. Mm-hmm. Why do people love hip-hop? Because it echoes that story of overcoming obstacles and triumphing over that. He doesn't have any of that. He just has the obstacle part without the overcoming part. There's no triumph in this. What are we rooting for? Who are we rooting for? Like, what do you say about how it sounds like at the end in the Mirror track?
Where he's saying, I choose me, I'm sorry. It's almost like he's running away.
He's running away.
Instead of being like, I've found the tools to deal with this. I found the solution to the problem. He's just saying, I'm just going to be a recluse.
That shit.
No, yeah, that isn't overcoming. That's running away.
That's running away. So, Kendrick, get off your teenage emotional angst shit. Bring us back some good kid, Mad City rap, and
or at least damn, you know,
yeah,
like that.
I like Damn.
That's a good project.
That was a good project. All right. So, what did y'all think? I know everybody on the YouTube channel for Kendrick Lamar, they're saying, "Oh, these tracks are so dope," and some of them are, but not all of them. But what do you think? Are we completely off base? What was your favorite track of this album? Please feel free to comment below and let us know. Are we gonna wait another 5 years for his next project, or is he ready to go? Let us know in the comments, and please tune in for another episode of
From the Jump.
Peace.